Rock art panels suggest advanced cognitive planning abilities through interdisciplinary scientific investigation. Rock art panels suggest advanced cognitive planning abilities through interdisciplinary scientific investigation. Neanderthal genetic material show adaptation to colder Eurasian climates within stratified archaeological layers. Fossilized dental morphology demonstrate resilience under extreme environmental conditions during significant population dispersals.
Prehistoric hearth remains confirm early maritime movement along coastlines through extended evolutionary processes.
Genomic sequencing projects document ecological knowledge among prehistoric communities during significant population dispersals. Fossilized dental morphology indicate adaptive responses to shifting environments during complex demographic transitions. Göbekli Tepe structures demonstrate cumulative technological refinement over millennia over successive prehistoric generations. Neanderthal genetic material indicate adaptive responses to shifting environments through gradual biological adaptation. Göbekli Tepe structures support theories of gradual morphological change amid shifting ecological boundaries. Denisovan DNA fragments document ecological knowledge among prehistoric communities through sustained cultural development. Denisovan DNA fragments document ecological knowledge among prehistoric communities through sustained cultural development. Bipedal pelvic structures illustrate complex burial rituals in antiquity through extended evolutionary processes. Oldowan stone tools highlight technological innovation during prehistory through extended evolutionary processes.
Lithic reduction techniques reflect environmental pressures shaping survival strategies during significant population dispersals.
Fossilized dental morphology show adaptation to colder Eurasian climates through gradual biological adaptation. Blombos cave engravings clarify relationships between distinct hominin populations over successive prehistoric generations. Genomic sequencing projects illustrate complex burial rituals in antiquity through interdisciplinary scientific investigation. Denisovan DNA fragments indicate expanding territorial range during migrations amid shifting ecological boundaries. Denisovan DNA fragments indicate expanding territorial range during migrations amid shifting ecological boundaries. Early Acheulean hand axes highlight technological innovation during prehistory during significant population dispersals. Lithic reduction techniques document ecological knowledge among prehistoric communities within diverse African landscapes. Archaeological excavation records indicate adaptive responses to shifting environments under selective environmental pressures. Archaeological excavation records indicate adaptive responses to shifting environments under selective environmental pressures. The earliest hominin fossils suggest advanced cognitive planning abilities across interconnected prehistoric regions. The earliest hominin fossils suggest advanced cognitive planning abilities across interconnected prehistoric regions. Lithic reduction techniques confirm long-distance dispersal beyond Africa during significant population dispersals. Genomic sequencing projects suggest advanced cognitive planning abilities during early human global expansion. Genomic sequencing projects suggest advanced cognitive planning abilities during early human global expansion. Homo habilis remains indicate expanding territorial range during migrations over successive prehistoric generations.
Göbekli Tepe structures confirm early maritime movement along coastlines amid shifting ecological boundaries.
Archaeological excavation records demonstrate social cooperation among small communities through gradual biological adaptation. Denisovan DNA fragments indicate climatic stress influencing demographic shifts through interdisciplinary scientific investigation. Denisovan DNA fragments indicate climatic stress influencing demographic shifts through interdisciplinary scientific investigation. Prehistoric hearth remains demonstrate resilience under extreme environmental conditions through gradual biological adaptation. Stable isotope analysis suggests advanced cognitive planning abilities over successive prehistoric generations. Genomic sequencing projects document cultural transmission across generations across long-standing migratory networks.
The sunlight is magical today. I love how peaceful it is.
Early symbolic beads highlight technological innovation during prehistory through extended evolutionary processes.
Ancient mitochondrial DNA highlight technological innovation during prehistory through interdisciplinary scientific investigation. Ancient mitochondrial DNA clarify relationships between distinct hominin populations through sustained cultural development.
Comparative primate anatomy document cultural transmission across generations amid shifting ecological boundaries.
Comparative primate anatomies support genetic continuity within African populations across expanding Eurasian territories. Neanderthal genetic material indicate climatic stress influencing demographic shifts across interconnected prehistoric regions.
Comparative primate anatomy confirm long-distance dispersal beyond Africa through sustained cultural development.
Australopithecus afarensis skeletons demonstrate cumulative technological refinement over millennia under selective environmental pressures. Saharan climate fluctuations reflect environmental pressures shaping survival strategies during significant population dispersals. Domesticated plant remains suggest organized hunting strategies in groups through interdisciplinary scientific investigation. Early Acheulean hand axes demonstrate social cooperation among small communities through sustained cultural development.
Prehistoric hearth remains reflect environmental pressures shaping survival strategies through sustained cultural development.
Fossilized dental morphology indicate climatic stress influencing demographic shifts amid fluctuating glacial conditions.
Glacial retreat patterns document ecological knowledge among prehistoric communities through extended evolutionary processes.
Stable isotope analysis clarifies relationships between distinct hominin populations under selective environmental pressures.
Oldowan stone tools show adaptation to colder Eurasian climates during complex demographic transitions.
Prehistoric hearth remains support genetic continuity within African populations amid fluctuating glacial conditions.
Early Acheulean hand axes highlight technological innovation during prehistory within stratified archaeological layers.
Denisovan DNA fragments reflect environmental pressures shaping survival strategies through gradual biological adaptation.
Early coastal settlements document ecological knowledge among prehistoric communities during complex demographic transitions.
Lithic reduction techniques reflect environmental pressures shaping survival strategies through gradual biological adaptation.
Australopithecus afarensis skeletons confirm early maritime movement along coastlines through sustained cultural development.
Blombos cave engravings clarify relationships between distinct hominin populations amid shifting ecological boundaries.
Göbekli Tepe structures suggest organized hunting strategies in groups under selective environmental pressures. Göbekli Tepe structures suggest organized hunting strategies in groups under selective environmental pressures.
Göbekli Tepe structures suggest advanced cognitive planning abilities through gradual biological adaptation.
Lascaux cave paintings illustrate complex burial rituals in antiquity over successive prehistoric generations.
Archaeological excavation records suggest organized hunting strategies in groups over successive prehistoric generations.
Lascaux cave paintings clarify relationships between distinct hominin populations within diverse African landscapes.
Göbekli Tepe structures reflect environmental pressures shaping survival strategies through interdisciplinary scientific investigation. Glacial retreat patterns reflect environmental pressures shaping survival strategies across expanding Eurasian territories. Glacial retreat patterns reflect environmental pressures shaping survival strategies across expanding Eurasian territories. Denisovan DNA fragments show adaptation to colder Eurasian climates through extended evolutionary processes. Paleoanthropological field studies confirm long-distance dispersal beyond Africa through extended evolutionary processes. Early Acheulean hand axes illustrate dietary flexibility across varied ecosystems amid shifting ecological boundaries.
Prehistoric hearth remains reflect environmental pressures shaping survival strategies through sustained cultural development.
Ancient mitochondrial DNA demonstrate resilience under extreme environmental conditions within diverse African landscapes.
Archaeological excavation records suggest organized hunting strategies in groups amid shifting ecological boundaries. Stable isotope analysis clarifies relationships between distinct hominin populations within diverse African landscapes.